good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying evening again while the sun is still up, so I guess I should say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first knockout of 2018, and I know it's already the 9th of December, so this is probably also going to be the last knockout of 2018. It has been organized by, of course, our great mate Crimson, who also organized the Last Man Standing tournament just a week ago to be exact. And as you can see, we have a pretty long player list. 18 players, that's a lot longer than we are used to, but normally we also only have 2 knockouts every round. So this time around we have 3 knockouts every round. And yes, ladies and gents, the scoreboard decides. We're not going to look at how many rounds were you, or how few deaths you had and that sort of stuff. No, the scoreboard decides. As you can see, we've got 6 maps on the list: Paris, Bohemia, Oil Depot, Turnpike, Nepal, and there will be blood, and there definitely will be blood in the final. And well, as you can see on the left hand side, we have a significant list of players. We find Thierry, Bedel, Fantasy, Zizion, Angie, Maku, Smeeze, Skog, Mustang, Snow, Divine, Rocket, Wayfarer, Non-Fiction, RSVP, Sunra, Memnon, and Amatuzu. Amatuzi. Well, Cryonics just messaged me, what's the right player list? We have different names on Urban Zone. You are completely right, but not everybody shows up for the knockout, so that's why we have a little bit of a different player list. I am going to switch on over to to the game mode and call the vote for restarting the map. And that is the moment, so in 30 seconds, the knockout will commence. And well, I'm very much looking forward to this. This time I didn't organize anything, so yeah, I'm curious, did Crimson do his homework right? I hope you are going to enjoy this. At the moment, the prize pot is €0. Ryan was really curious if there was going to be a prize pot. All donations / subs during the event will be used, and here we go. How do I record? /demo, of course, or /record, something like that. Anyway, the game has started. We're following Memnon here, who already has 2 kills, and we'll get a free kill there on Smeeze. Let's include some audio. That might be good as well. He is out of ammo. Oh, hello? That's interesting. My Urban Terror is not responding. Ooh, okay. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, that's new, because my mouse isn't working either. How do I end the task now? Tab, 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 end task. I hope you guys... Okay. What the hell? Mouse, please work. I don't know how I should fix this, or how I can even fix this. Why is it... Okay, Alt-E. Okay, that worked, and I have my mouse back. Okay. Yeah, I know, I just want to keep it interesting for you guys. Ooh, that was nearly showing you guys. Let me turn off Urban Terror, switch on over, black screen, I know, but I don't want to give you guys the password so that you can ruin the rest of the stream. I'm already doing a good enough job at that. And transition over. So, interesting. Okay. So we're 2 minutes in, and okay, What the? Okay. So apparently they are going to restart again. Well, here we go. Okay. Ah, so Crimson didn't do his homework, right? People are still invading their own spaces. This is the reason why we had a limit of 15 players. Yes, for fuck's sake, seriously. Oh, seriously. So organizing knockout is quite difficult because there are so few well-suited maps. Loads of maps have like, I don't know, 10 respawn spots, which is fine for normal CTF or Team Survivor, but for knockout or like Last Man Standing, you really need enough respawn spots. The issue is that if you spawn on a place that somebody else is standing and that is the spawn spot, then the person that is standing there will die to you. This is the reason why I have a whole Google Docs sorted with all the number of spawn spots and that sort of stuff. In the meantime, we're following Skog here, who gets 2 kills in a row and is hunting down that illustrious turd and gets it, but will be killed himself. So we find Fantasy now with night vision goggles, which is, I would say, a waste of a spot, because you'll definitely find more than enough people here on Paris. Following Smees, who, well, was, I don't know, did Smees play in the last Man Standing tournament? It was definitely Rocket who was also playing. And well, Rocket is playing at the moment. He's he's halfway on the scoreboard, whereas Non-Fiction, Mustang, and Sunra are well, not playing too good. So let's see if we can follow Sunra here. Well, he gets his first kill, or well, first kill since we were watching him. Would have been some very bad job if he only then got his first kill. Trying to kill Shades here, not too successful. Well, who knows, Killer Graves. The Negev might be well suited for this, but usually you get killed even before you can expend your first your first clip. An SR8 is definitely not a good idea, nor are grenades. In general, nades, you don't have enough time to pull the pin to get a kill. Sunra is going to camp a corner and get a second kill here. Oh no, it got stolen there. It got stolen by Angie. Now let's follow ASVP for a moment here. He's going to opt for the Colt 1911. And, well, that's a free kill thanks to Rocket playing with night vision goggle and SR8 combination. Well, that's exactly what I mean. Every moment spent... here we go. So, somebody is following your tactic, Killer Graves, and it is Biddle. 75 bullets in the Negev. And he dies. Rockstar here, out of ammo with all of his weapons except for his secondary, but Maku is on the roof. Okay, well, that's interesting. Here we find Maku. The roof is on fire. And he gets 2 kills. 3. So as you can see, location. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Nice try, Maku. Maku nearly doing the curb stomp. And Fantasy opting for the Benelli. That's a long time since I've seen that weapon being used in quote-unquote competitive play. So Mustang switches over to the Colt and will manage to dispose of ASVP. And now we're following Shades here. Doesn't even have time to reload, and the madness will continue. Divine really beasting it up here. Don't have time to reload, but switching weapons apparently is is a good idea. Yeah, for these modes, sometimes these maps have like secret areas where that you usually do not access in CTF or Team Survivor. As you can see here, we find the crypts of Paris. Yep, rip all kinds of Frenchies. Baguette du fromage. Going to follow Fiction here with the G36. Trying to through the canals of Paris. Very romantic. But he will get some action from Skog. Nice job here by Skog, but will be killed in the crypts by Fantasy. Sometimes I wonder if if a silencer is a good idea on these maps. Usually people will find you, but oh, going for the P90, and it was stolen there by I don't know who it was, because there's too much action happening on the lists. The pre-shooting by Memnon not too successful, only giving away his position. Snow here, trying but failing pretty much. Divine, goodness gracious, there's too much happening here to shoutcast this. 3 minutes remaining, let's have a look if anything has changed. Non-Fiction in a really bad spot, let's see if he can come back. Not with a G36, he won't. He dies instantly. 5 seconds to respawn, something like that. Going for the M4, good choice. But can't connect to Sunra, unfortunately. Brought him down to 22%. Mako here camping the corners. Now, Non-Fiction seems to be definitely out, but Memnon, Rockstar, Fantasy, Sunra, Mustang, Shades, all very close. Fantasy here getting at least 1 kill, but can't get that second. Dispose of Mustang quite easily, and let's see if we can find Memnon, because Memnon is well, I guess most people would say that he's a very good player, but this is a completely different game type to what you would normally expect if you play competitive Urban Terror. I mean, of course, Memnon is still in the Nations Cup, of course, with Portugal. Going to be playing against Belgium this evening at 10 o'clock. So don't forget to tune in on this channel for that match. At 6 o'clock, USA will be playing against UK. That means, well, if we look at these players, that's pretty much Maku versus, well, I don't know. I wonder, is Mustang part of USA or is he part of Canada? I always, I think it's USA, to be honest. But I always mistake. And Zizian, of course. Unfortunately, that match will not be shoutcasted on this stream. At least not live. At 6 o'clock. That means in an hour and 45 minutes I have to be at my parents' house, so I'll probably shoutcast the demo somewhere next week. And if there's anybody shoutcasting it, I will host them. In the meantime, 15 seconds remaining. As we said, Non-Fiction will be out, but Memnon and Mustang seem to be going out as well. We'll just stay on the player. Yeah, okay, especially now that Shades has and Mustang dies. So that means that Mustang and Memnon are out. unfortunate for a non-fiction there. So non-fiction, Mustang and Memnon are out of the game. Let me quickly update the graphics and who did I say? Mustang. Control X, Control V, Control X, Control V. Non-fiction, there we go. Control X and Control V. And let's see. I don't know who Amatusi is, by the way, because I haven't seen him in the game. So I'll have to ask about that. And let me quickly update it for you guys. There we go. Okie doke. So without too much further ado, of course you can already see it in the background, but we have just completed Paris, and that means that we will now continue on with Bohemia. And let me quickly join. Oh, can't change teams in 5 seconds. Let's see, try it again. Yeah. So now from 15 we are going to try and see if we can get down to 12. Beamer, if the donations end up being higher than 20 euros, then I'm going to split it for the numbers 1 to 2. If it goes higher than 30 euros, then I'm going to split it for 1 to 3. So that's that way, at least the winner will get most of the money. Here we go. Skog, the first death, I think. So yeah, indeed, donations and subscriptions during this stream are going to go to the winner. Since, well, I think that it's a nice incentive to reward the person who plays the best on the day. And I'm sure that, well, actually I'm 100% sure that most of the people are not playing for the money. I don't know who became second yesterday, but last week. But he donated his money to Frozen Sand, so that was really really nice of him. Beamer, there's no real fixed percentage, I just rounded off. So last time we had 30... No, he did have PayPal. Last time we had 35 euros in the pot. That I wanted to give the number 1 the most money, so he got 20. Number 2 got 10. Number 3 got 5. Still, like two beers. Anyway, back to the game. I try to not discuss the donations too much. Following Thierry here, who at the moment is doing a pretty good job, and Angie. Thanks for your trust, Beamer. Next map is going to be something for you. Oil Depot. Created also by, at least I thought I read that you were Norwegian. The map was made by a good friend of mine who is at least Scandinavian. I think he was Norwegian. Cody, or Code Made Flesh. Mako here got killed by a respawning Skog behind him. Fantasy here, going to play with the Uzi. And he does miss the shot, but... Oh, misses another. Oh, unfortunate there, but Rockstar at least gets a kill. Excuse me. Still not 100%. Nice double tap on the helmet there on Thierry's helmet there by Snow. But after that second kill, he died. Or he might have been Swedish because he also made the herring map. Which is like, I don't know, there's this delicacy in Scandinavia, and I thought it was Sweden that they eat rotten fish or something like that. Anyway, that's... oh, very nicely done there by Rocket. Disposes of Shades at long range with the Desert Eagle. He has 5 bullets and gets a headshot with one of those 5. Switches over to somebody else's weapon. Just so smooth there by Rocket. Fantastic job. Surströmming, exactly RKQ, yeah. I still want to go to Scandinavia, so, like somewhere in my life, and I'm definitely going to try it. Oh, Maku, you are such a little piece of shit. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably disgusting, but I mean, honestly, I try everything. If you watch Anthony Bourdain, every country that I actually go to, I watch his videos and then I try and go where he has eaten and eat, like, what's it called? Like the digestive tract? I don't know, it's not really very appetizing, but it was good in Thailand. We find the Negev, and even then the kill got stolen. Rockstar has time to reload his M4, amazing, but he will die here to Zizian. So 5 minutes remaining here, and in the danger zone we find not the least of players, ASVP, Sunra and Skog, or Skog. And also Zizian is in the danger, well, nearing the danger zone. So will both Americans be knocked out in the first 2 rounds? That would be something. Nice reactions here by Angie. Biddle knew where to expect him since he saw somebody die in front of him. Nicely done there by Rocket, double tapping the helmet of, I don't know who it was, ASVP I thought, from my... Beamer, I don't even want you to give a donation, only if you feel like it. And all of the... after all of the donations and subs that you gave away, that was really generous of you. And I vastly prefer you watching than donating. I'd rather, I wouldn't want to have you not watching and donating. As long as everybody's having fun, that's the most important part for me. Like these players, although this can be very frustrating, as you can see Sunra saying immediately. Oh, Angie not too accurate with the Colt, and Divine just before dying, he gets the kill. Nice job here by Zizian, but he does need the kills, and he didn't get a kill there. So, as you can see, he is really in dire straits. He's trailing 3 kills to his closest rivals above him. We're going to follow Zizian here for a little bit longer.
Anyone need support?
Oh, Hickerson, thanks very much for your subscription. Really appreciate it. We are really thankful for all of the donations, and I see that yours isn't even a Twitch Prime donation, so that means that you really went took the effort. Thanks very much. all of the donations are equal, but some are just a little bit more equal. No, I'm just kidding, but it's really, really generous. We are just 7 donations, 7 subscribers away from 1 more emoticon. Well, honestly, I still want to, whenever I'm going to try and convince Crimson to allow like the subscribers to have first picks if they want to play in events. Maybe even have like a subscriber knockout pool before the official knockout. That would be fun. Just to reward you guys for the donos. Yeah, so if we get 7 more subs, not today, but just in general, then I'll do Rush Blue in for the tier 1 donations. At the moment, it's locked away behind tier 3, which is crazy if somebody would do that. And she gets the headshot, and we've got 1 minute remaining here. And Zizian is out of the danger zone. As you can see, the difference now 3 between him and Skog. Let's see if we can find Skog, because who knows, he might get back. It can be done really fast. And this is 1. Oh, so close! Only brings Smeeze down to 25% with 40 seconds remaining here. He and ASVP are level fragging, but oh, nice steal here. With 30 seconds remaining, Skog needs a couple more kills to surpass Zizian. And he is doing a great job. He's only 2 frags away from passing either Zizian or Shads. And that's another one. 10 seconds remaining here. Will Skog do it? Oh, no, and especially with 5-second respawn timer. Yeah, GG, nice try, Skog. Unfortunate. That was really close. And Shades also got very close. Oh, that's Amatusi, but he got knocked out. So ASVP, Skog, and Shades are out. Let me quickly update the graphics. ASVP... Skog and Amatusi. Let's see, can I find Skog? Yes, I can. I'm doing, I really shouldn't do this in Photoshop, but I am, so... There we go, round 2 in the bag, and we are going to take a quick break. So, be right back, ladies and gents. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for round 3 of the knockouts. It's Oil Depot coming your way, and apparently I made a mistake. Amatusi wasn't out, but it was Sunra. So I don't know if it... I thought I read somewhere on Discord that it was a rage quit, but... I don't really know. Whatever, it doesn't really matter either. Sunra is out and Amatusi is still in. So I corrected the graphics now, and we are going to start the next map any moment now. As you can see, there we go. The timeout, the restart has just started. So Maku here, we're going to follow you for the next couple of seconds. And let's include some audio as well and go full screen. There we go. Maku died. Good job, Maku. Maku here trying to stay alive and spot some people. It's a significantly large, well, it's a really large map for compared to the other maps that we have already played with more players. As you can see, the G56 is being used, and Angie trying to kill at long range, but not too successful. One thing I always remember about Oil Depot is that it doesn't have that many respawns, and okay, this is actually what you can expect when there are so many objects in the map. People tend to use the night vision goggles to give them direction, especially when it's a free-for-all. Then, well, then it is the best choice, to be honest. As we can see, Biddle is also opting for the rocket tactics. Rockstar though, oh well, gets a kill, but can't get a second. Nicely done there by Ryan. Poor Maku. Every single time we watch him, he dies. But he is top fragging, so apparently he is doing something right. Smee's completely ignoring that Rockstar was on his left-hand side aiming at him. There is a drawback to the night vision goggles, and it also gives you a little bit more confined view. But with the yellow night vision goggles, to be honest, I wouldn't say that there's too much of a drawback. Especially not on this map. But the G36 isn't as powerful as an LR300 or an M4. So let's have a look. Who's in the danger zone? Amatuzi this time certainly is, as well as Thierry and Snow. But it has to be said that Zizian is still in it. I mean, he was relatively close to being knocked out on Bohemia. But he seems to be back in his regular skill on this map. Oh man. Still dealing with a little bit of remainder of a flu. Nice try, Shades, to steal the kill. And we'll get a kill in the end. Oh, lovely headshot. And gets another kill. As you can see, position, 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 but Rocket will stop that with a headshot. And he wasn't able to steal Rocket's kill, but does manage to kill Rocket in the end. Thierry also from high ground getting a lot of kills. Even will get the third kill on Biddle. Dodging bullets like a pro. Let's see if we can find Smees. Not too often that you see a semi-finalist and last year a finalist doing this. Well, I wouldn't say badly, but he could have been knocked out in round 1, USA. But Smees here doing some good, getting some nice kills here in the end. But will be disposed of by Thierry's Colt. Oof, got distracted by somebody dying in front of him. Come on, Smees. We're rooting for you. Did he get that kill in the end at long range? He certainly got that one. But once more, higher ground certainly has an advantage. Yeah, since Smees has a boyfriend, he sucks at Urban Terror. Poor guy. No, Duffy said it's a girlfriend. I just don't believe it. Oh, wait a second, I have to show this. That is so old school. Complex microcosm. Probably most of you don't even remember it. Now, watching from Smee's point of view again, and he dies to rockets, so and didn't get a kill. So Smees is still trading a bit, but he's very close to Biddle, Amatuzi, and Angie. So still plenty of time, 3 minutes and a bit. Let's see if we can follow our great admin, also known as Biddle. That is, if we can find him, if he's not dead every single time. Biddle, stay alive, there we go. Gets an easy kill on Thierry. And another kill on I don't know who. Good reaction there. Oh, that kill got stolen by Rocket. Ah, nice try, Biddle, but that means that he's no longer in the top, or the bottom 3, I should say. Top 3 would have been very nice, but that would be slightly too good to be true. Somebody shot his reflection in the mirror. Yes, there are some very good quality mirrors here. Let's see if we can find them. No, other side of the map. Damn it. I really wonder how somebody made that. Oh my god, Fantasy on fire here. Trying to get the third. Can't get a third, unfortunately. Bringing 2 very low, but they probably will kill each other. Now let's see. Thierry, are you out or not? Well, oh shit. I wanted to follow him. Thierry, where are you? There we go. Has a pretty beneficial spawn here, so who knows? Let's see what he can do with it. Don't try and kill the best player on the server, Rocket. Oh, poor guy. So it seems like Thierry will be out in this round. Let's see, Smees, where are you? Can't seem to find Smees alive. There we go. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that kill got stolen actually by Biddle, and Biddle will kill him here. Oh no, that was Divine. But Smees, the gap is now 2. You have to start fragging. And not dying, because those are 5 valuable seconds. Gets 1. Will not get the second, and we'll have 15 seconds in right now to quickly get some kills. Gets another one. Somebody spawns in front of him, but that was Fantasy with the Mach 11. He gets killed in return. Did that kill got stolen? Oh, Smees is out of the danger zone, I should say. Biddle is out. Oh my god. Biddle, Snow, and Thierry out. Poor Biddle. He must be raging. Oh my god. So, Smees, Snow, and Biddle. Oh. Lucky Smees, lucky Smees. So that leaves us with Thierry, Fantasy, Sizian, Angie, Maku, Divine, Rocket, Wayfarer, and Amatuzi. Surprising that Amatuzi is still in, but it is the case. Let's, yes indeed, fucking Smees, fucking lucky. So, let's see if we can... update the graphics for you guys. Yep. So after Turnpike we will go to Nepal, and then we will go to There Will Be Blood. But before that we are going to watch here on TP. Ready. Restart. So that means that I can sub once more, and well, so some custom maps coming your way after this, but first the old favorite Turnpike. And let's start off with one of the top fraggers up to now every single time. It's Maku. Here we go, 10 seconds of Turnpike action, and Maku here trying to find an opponent, but does find Divine. Unfortunately, not too successful in killing him. Nicely done there by Fantasy. Must be very frustrating. So Fantasy and Rocket showing who's boss, both already higher than 4 kills. The rest just trading by a little bit. Now let's see, can Zijin, the only one playing with oh no, actually Wayfarer is also playing with a high ping. My bad. Maku got flanked there. So let's do a little bit of Urban Terror trivia. Who invented this game mode, ladies and gents? I'm talking about Knockout. Just curious as to how many people still know their Urban Terror trivia. Ah, feck. RKQ knows it instantly. Very good job. Ryujin indeed contacted me, or well, actually he organized some events himself, but quite fast contacted me if I would be available for organizing and streaming it, and well, people really enjoyed it back in 2015-16. We had something like 8 events one year. And rewarding the players with some really crazy amounts of money for... I mean, we never really had prize money, but that was the first time that we had prize money for the competitors. Nice reaction there by Fantasy. Can't finish off Smeeze. Smeeze got stolen by Rocket there. Oh my god, the kill on Smeeze got stolen by Rocket there, I should say. But look how even these guys are playing. I mean, sure, there's some difference, but very little. That's also a very good tactic there by Fantasy, just giving away the position of your opponent. So if somebody could mention that this stream is live on Discord, especially now that we are nearing the final 2 maps, people will certainly be interested to watch this. And well, props to all of you guys who've been hanging in there with the madness. It's really tough to shoutcast, but it's, I can imagine, also very tough to watch on stream with so much happening. Divine here giving us a little bit of respite over at the second window. Spots Rocket, hits him in the butt. Nice nade, but it didn't get far enough. And in comes Rocket to finish off Divine. Nicely done there. Doesn't take any damage from that opponent. Neither from Divine. Oh, Rocket just on fire. Zijin being a little bit frustrated apparently, so let's follow him. But he is well, not actually, I wanted to say relatively safe, but that's not the case. Ring around a rosy, a pocket full of posy. Oh, poor Ryan. Oh, and okay, I didn't know that there weren't any respawn gods.
Let's make that rank.
Let's make that rank? What? Thanks very much for that donation. Beamer donating 30 euros. Oh, let's make that ranking count. Okay, honestly, Beamer, that's really generous. Of course, there's always PayPal deduction, etc. But 30 euros is really generous. 30 euros, my god, man. I don't know how much money you've been putting into this stream/event these last 14 days, Beamer, but that's crazy. Must be more than 100 euros. At least that's what it feels like, and I'm pretty sure it also is. So these players have something to play for. Back in the day, we also had like that 10% would go to urban zone, which again would use it for the next event, so that there was always like money for the next event. But we're not doing it this time. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure Beamer just sold one of his M5s. Okay, 3.5 minutes remaining here. Let's focus on the game. Wayfarer, also known as Rockstar, having a bit of a difficult time. Yeah, Beamer is just our secret Santa, guys. Ryan spots Maku there. Maku always one of the more sneaky players. Yeah, most serious knockout player. I wonder if this works. Guys are playing for 30 euros. Thanks to Beamer. Okay, so apparently they can read it. Oh, they are reacting. I wonder what they're reacting to now, but whatever. Now that's a game changer indeed, Frook. All of a sudden everybody starts playing serious. That would be so awesome. So, at the moment, Angie, Divine and Rockstar, also known as Wayfarer, in the danger zone. Let's follow Angie a little bit. Or not. No, let's... Oh my god, well he does manage to get the kill, but he's down to 20% and Rocket will instantly... yeah, was it Rocket or Maku? But anyway, the kill got stolen, that's for sure. Venice would go out on the second map only if he knew that there was a cash prize. Fantastic. I should play next one. Now that I know that I can actually play while streaming. Not good, but I can play. See if I can earn that money back. 1 minute remaining here, and Angie and Wayfarer will be out, but let's see if we can follow Divine, because he's pretty close to Sneeze. Not like that. Oh well, he does get the kill in the end since Zishian bled to death. And a free kill for Divine, but a free death by Rocket as well. What has Smeeze been doing? Oh my god, Smeeze is on fire now. There's a gap of 5 all of a sudden. "33 seconds. Oh, Shades steals the kill and oh my goodness, poor guy. So it seems like Divine will be out after this. Let's follow Rocket here. He's going to knife everybody to death. Can't try that last knife anymore. And still Rocket, even while not playing serious, gets all of the kills. So this means that Angie, Wayfarer and Divine are out. Let me quickly update that. Wayfarer, Divine and Angie, right? Now we will take a quick break while we wait for me to get some water. So be right back everybody, and enjoy the tunes as usual. Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to quickly ask them to restart the map. And then we are going to commence Nepal custom map. I don't have the information as to who made it. That's kind of sloppy preparation by myself. Nevertheless, after this we will go to There Will Be Blood, which is a map which was also made by Code Made Flesh. And I see that I accidentally made some mistakes with regards to what's it called? The number of knockouts. So Thierry was actually knocked out, and of course Smeeze is still in, surprisingly, but he is still in. The game has started, as we can see. So let's add some audio. Let's follow Maku, and traditionally he dies instantly. Yeah, Biddle, I already gave a shout out to the Winter Cup, that the signups are open. But for those of you who were not aware, signups are open for this year's Winter Cup. A good way to oh, Dion. a good way to well, get your competitive juices flowing before, well, whichever tournament and league is going to start the upcoming season. It is always nice to see that all of you guys just return around about the Nations Cup. It would be even nicer if you would stay, especially for events like this. That's where we try and entertain you guys as much as possible also. And don't forget to also hop onto the Urban Terror Discord and play on the pickup bot whenever it's online. Just recently I was trying to play live, but the pickup bot broke. Anyway, back to the game now. Following Smeeze, who hopefully gets knocked out this round. No, I'm just kidding, Dion. I'm not hating on Smeeze too much, but having two Belgian players in the final, that would be a little bit too much of a bad thing. Hey, don't forget, the Belgians are my southern neighbors, being a duchy, and there's always some competitive rivalry there. Smeeze trying to finish off Shades, but not too successful there. Rocket, though, is constantly too hot to handle. Ah, okay, apparently, so 22 clans already signed up for the Winter Cup, and there are only 4 spots left. Apparently, we've stopped having unlimited amount of signups. God, I was looking at the some of the streams that I did for like Division 5 or something like that. That was in the time that we still had 12 divisions. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope to also entertain you guys maybe at the end or just before the Nations Cup final with like a show match on Urban Terror Resurgence Alpha. That would be very fun. But well, since Biddle is watching the stream, make it so, Biddle-san. Would be very cool. Especially since we attract the most amount of viewers around the Nations Cup final. Might as well show them what we're working on. I say we, but I'm not a member of Frozen Sand anymore, so... No, that's very hard what Maku's trying to do. At longer range it's easier since you have a natural spray, but when the spray is hitting into the window ledges, that's when you start to get a little bit frustrated. Anyway, Rocket here. Oh my goodness. Rocket only needs a silhouette and he will finish you. Oh, can he get the fourth? Oh, only just got killed there by Shades. Let's see, Smee's now, well, in the danger zone together with Maku and Fantasy. Well, since Shades was already kind of, well, it's still up for discussion if he was knocked out or not, but whatever the admin decides, so Crimson decides. But Shades still in it. Surprisingly. So just 5 minutes remaining here, and it's been a very fast knockout, I have to say. Everybody acting like they should. Instantly readying up, aside from a little bit of a false start on the very first map. It was, I don't know what happened there, but one thing's for sure, my Urban Terror crashed. Nice try there by Smees, but Shades will get the kill in the end. Now, with the respawn, will Smees try and hunt down that kill? He did try. He was very much focused on the red building, but sometimes it's best to just forget your losses and resume. Maku not finishing that kill, and it got stolen. It's starting to get tense. Rocket here with only his Desert Eagle, can't get the kill in the end. Okay, so let's have a look. Zizian at the moment top fragging with 36 kills? What? Are you kidding me? Sounds like hacks. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. The gap between him and the rest, and if he has, either he has some very beneficial spawns. He's so ahead, yeah, that's true. I mean, he was giving the most amount of grief with regard to this map and the upcoming map. And it really does look like we are going to say goodbye to Maku after this round. But we're going to follow... well, I wanted to say we're going to follow Fantasy, but Smeeze here also has a huge gap. Poor guy. Rocket still manages to get that headshot, but thankfully Zizian had his helmet on. Somebody's having a... Let's have a look at those stats. Well, of course, Crimson has no stats. Let's see, where's the damage done? I don't know, where... Summary. Damage done, here we go. So, 28 kills. 45 kills. 41, so Zizian being the most cost effective. That's a nice feature that we should actually have in there. Then we don't have to go into the awards. So with 1 minute remaining, let's have a look. Okay, Smeeze is definitely out. Maku, yeah, is definitely out. Fantasy is definitely out. The rest are all on 40 kills. There's a gap of 10. Well, guys, you really are getting the top of the bill for the final. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, RKQ, that's not a possibility. When you're in GTV, the damage output in real matches is... just doesn't work. So, if I could, I would. But it would be good if there was like, when you went to the scoreboard, that there would be a second page or something like that, just for analysis. That's actually a very good idea. Can somebody give that idea to Frozen Sand? Biddle! Be my slave. Please pass on my requests. Shades here doing an extremely good job and will end up being number 3, so he goes through to the grand final. GG and bye bye Fancy, Maku and Smeeze. I'm quickly going to update the graphics, be right back, and let's enjoy the final in a couple of seconds. Alrighty then, it is time for There Will Be Blood, and I'm just waiting for the password to the TeamSpeak. That would be really good, because then I can maybe even talk to these guys. Let's see, TeamSpeak. Let's search for that. Apparently. Nah, apparently not. Okay, well that sucks. Anyway, then I guess that we won't have a stream in their TeamSpeak. But let's wait for yeah, pro stream effects. Thanks very much, Beamer. If you donate more money, you can have some proper drums. Okay, we're going to get the show on the road. We're going to wait. Crimson just... No, okay, Crimson can't find it either. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm going to join the server. And... let's see... You're playing for at least 30 euros. Good luck, have fun. And thanks Beamer for the donation. Wait a second, there was one sub as well. Let's see. I know it was a Scandinavian name, but honestly I forgot. Hickerson. And Hickerson for the dono. Oh, wait a second, you guys can't even see what I'm typing. Okay, so just to give you guys a little bit of thank you. Okay, restart. Let's get this show on the road. So this is There Will Be Blood, made by Code Made Flesh. Oh, I shouldn't go too high. Easy Company Represent. That's a clan that I used to play in. And, well, there are so many sneaky paths here. But before we watch those sneaky paths, let's get ready to rumble. Following Shades here, but he dies to Rocket, and a very good start, but Rocket will bleed to death by Shades' damage output. Now Zizian down to 50%. Shades trying to double tap on the helmet by Rocket. Excellent job there. Zizian knew where to expect Rocket though. So, who are you representing, or who are you rooting for? Is it USA? Is it Belgium? Or is it... Wow, USA. Honestly? Good. -1 for USA. Oh my goodness gracious. Or is it, well, based on the name Amatuzzi, I would say that it's Italian, but I honestly doubt it's really Italian. No players are alive. That's kind of strange. Zizian thought he would get an easy kill on Rocket, but he died in return, and well, in the end he did get 1 kill because Rocket bled to death. Ah, Amatuzzi is from Portugal. Okay, thanks very much. So, all Nations Cup players still in. Well, it isn't called There Will Be Blood for without reason. As you can see, there's plenty of blood all over the map. He's 43. Oh my god, but 43 is enough to kill at least 1, nearly 2. Nice wall jumping here by Amatuzzi, but he dies because it was Zizian coming from behind. There are so many campy spots here, it's unbelievable. Oh, no text there by Beamer's donation. I thought I'm going to be quiet, but thanks very much, Beamer, for yet another donation. You seriously are very, what's it called? Looking for the right word. Very generous. And Psycho Runner also donating 8 bits. That means 8 cents, but nonetheless. Also very, very generous. So now let's focus on the game here, because we've got 6.5 minutes remaining and the gap is honestly pretty much nothing between numbers 1 and 2. But Amatuzzi here shows that he can't really follow the pros here. Rocket trying to make use of all the corners. And, of course, also his sound effects. Gets the headshot in the end. Ah, nice try, Rocket. Yeah, they were aware of each other's positions. So Ryan is now in the lead by 2, and Rocket, oh my god, well, both kills will go to Zizian there. So the gap is starting to become even larger. But in the end, Shades will kill. Rocket now with 100% remaining. Gets one. Gets two. Gets three on in a row there. Very good job by Rocket. And now he is leading. Still 22% remaining. Yeah, we should have a 2-on-2 tournament next time on a Sunday. That would be fun. Last 2-on-2 tournament got loads of views and loads of donations as well. Rocket here in hot pursuit of Zizian, but he dies. Got distracted by Skog. Alright, what am I talking about? Not Skog, Amatuzi. Shades giving away his position. Who will find him first? Rocket steals the kill, but Rocket gets killed in return. Nice job there by Rocket, getting 2 kills in quick succession. God, marble mouth. And gets a nice kill there on Shades. Will also finish off Ryan, but will bleed to death to Zizian's damage. They are level at 27 kills each. Oh, that could be very important here. So, Rocket out and Zizian getting 2 kills. Well, you don't suck, you're just a little bit worse than these 2 players. Don't forget that all of these players, they beat off 15 other contenders to the crown. I have the sneaking suspicion that Rocket is actually the reigning champion in knockout. Easy kill for Shades. Now with 2.5 minutes remaining here, Zizian has 1 more frag, 2 now. Shades will be hunting him down. The question is it just feeding into Zizian's kill? Oh, it got stolen by Rocket, and Rocket will kill Zizian in return. That's could be really important here. 33-33 versus 16. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if they kill each other. It's really the amount of kills that they get on Shades that are really important. As you can see, Zizian there gets 1. Rocket will hope to die to Shades, and that's exactly what happens. Now let's follow Zizian here. Oh, double tap on the helmet, that hurts. Lucky spawn indeed, but I'm sure you had plenty as well. Now, which door should you choose, Zizian? Oh! You can see the laser sight following Zizian around. Oh my god, my throat is still killing me. But all for the viewers. 1 minute remaining here. Beneficial spawn for Shades. Rocket in hot pursuit. Will get the kill, but down to 20. Can't connect to Ryan. 46 seconds here. The gap is 2. Zizian can still get closer. Shades there. That could be a vital kill here. Oh, Rocket here in the end is taking off. Better spawn wins, yeah, and well, then again, I'm sure you had some beneficial spawns as well. And that's the thing with knockout. be on the top of your game at the start. No excuses, honestly. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Rocket! Rocket wins the game. GG, congratulations, and well done, Zizian and Shades. He wants the demos, I'm sure you do. And I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Thanks as well to Crimson for organizing it. And Rocket once more with an excellent, excellent execution here on There Will Be Blood. Let me quickly update the graphics, and then I am going to bid you all a very good evening. The match that will be played at 6 o'clock will not be streamed on this channel. While the music plays, I'm going to see if I can host the other channel, since unfortunately well, not unfortunately, I have other things to do this evening, but at 10 o'clock I will be streaming, and that will be the Portugal versus Belgium match. So UK versus USA will be coming your way at 6 o'clock, and who knows, if you manage not to watch any spoilers, and I am back on time for the stream, then I might even shoutcast the demo at 9 o'clock. So keep an eye out for our social media. The amount of money for the knockout, well, I think it was around 35 to 40 euros. I'm going to check that in a second, Neodime. But anyway, there's plenty of money going towards Rocket and also the number 2, Zizian. And I'm just going to have to check if there's also some money left for Amatusi. Thanks again, Beamer, for all your generous donations. For the guys who still are contemplating subbing, even if your Twitch Prime sub is just as welcome as any other sub, so don't forget to hit that sub button or the follow button. We are 7 subs away from yet another emoticon, and well, we can thank Beamer for all of the emoticons that we now have on the channel. Really appreciate it. Let's see, yeah, for now I'm just going to leave you with the traditional song, and we will be back at least 10 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your evening.